Hello, everyone, and welcome to Story Spear. So, today I am back again with a very, very beautiful story. Now, today's story is about two animals of different sizes. One big, really big, and the other one tiny, cute little animal. Can you guess which two animals I'm talking about? Come on, I give you 2 seconds to guess. One, two. I'm sure by now you must have guessed the animals I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about an elephant and a little tiny cute little dog. So today I'm going to be talking about them and friendship. Do you think an elephant can become friends? A big elephant become friends with a tiny little dog? Well, you're in for a surprise because that's exactly the story I am going to be telling all of you today. All right, so are you ready? Why don't you relax, sit, and open your ears wide and your hearts wider and get ready to listen to a beautiful story about friendship, about an elephant and a dog. All right. So long time ago, in a very beautiful and prosperous kingdom, there lived a king. The king loved, you know what? He loved animals. He absolutely loved animals above anything else in the world. However, there was one particular animal that he absolutely adored and loved. Can you guess which one? Well, the animal that he loved the most was his royal, majestic elephant. He loved his elephant like anything. He had even kept a caretaker just to take care of his elephant. The elephant lived in a beautiful stable surrounded by lovely trees. The elephant was given lovely, nutritious food. After the elephant ate his food, he would sleep under a huge banyan tree, getting the gentle breeze of the banyan tree. The elephant was very happy. The king had told the caretaker that the only thing that you need to do is make sure my elephant is happy all the time. And believe me, the caretaker made sure that the elephant is happy all the time. Well, the elephant was happily sleeping one day after eating his food. However, he had some leftover food kept because he could not finish so much of food. Then something happened. A stray dog, a dog who had not eaten for days, was hungry, thin, dusty, smelled the leftover food of the elephant and came running inside the stable. And then, once he saw the food, he couldn't control himself. You know why? Because the poor dog had not eaten for days. So, as soon as he saw the food, he pounced on the food and he started eating. He started gulping down the food because he was very hungry. The noise that he was making woke the elephant up. And can you guess what happened when the elephant raised his head and saw the dog eating his leftover food? Can you guess what happened? Well, nothing happened. The elephant just saw the poor dog and felt bad for the dog. So the elephant quietly let the dog eat the leftover food. He did not say anything, just looked at the dog with very kind eyes. The dog ate and he went. The next day, the dog came again. The dog again ate the leftover food of the elephant ate, was happy, the elephant was happy, and the dog went. So now every day the dog started coming to have food with the elephant. Now, what did the elephant do? The elephant would keep food aside for the dog. Now, the dog started eating together with the elephant. And this, my dear, was the start of the lovely friendship between the elephant and the dog. They would eat together, they would sleep together, they would play together, and they were enjoying themselves. They both were very, very happy together. The caretaker also didn't mind the dog to be there because he saw how happy the elephant was. And remember what the king had told the caretaker? That make sure my elephant is happy. Everything was very nice and very good for both the elephant and the dog. But you know what happened one day? A farmer was crossing the stable and he saw the fluffy, nice, cute little dog. So he walked up to the caretaker and said, and you know what he asked? Well, will you sell this dog to me? I will give you a lot of money. Now, the caretaker was a greedy man. So as soon as he heard that he'll get a lot of money, he immediately said, yes, yes, you can take the dog and give me the money. But he had forgotten the dog wasn't his. He should not have sold the dog. But yet he was greedy, so he sold the dog. And the farmer took the dog with him. The elephant was asleep at that time when all of this was happening. When he woke up, he saw his friend was missing. Can you imagine what happened? The elephant was sad. He waited and he waited for his friend to come, but his friend never returned. He would wait before the meal, he would wait after the meal, but the dog did not come. The elephant became sad, and every day he would become more and more sad. And you know what happened after that? The elephant stopped eating. The elephant stopped eating. The elephant stopped drinking. The elephant was becoming thin and he started falling sick. Now, can you imagine what happened next? The king immediately got to know that his beloved elephant was not well. He rushed to the stable and asked, what's wrong with my elephant? Why is my elephant not eating and drinking? Well, he immediately got the doctors and told them, check my elephant right now. I want to know why the elephant is not drinking and eating. The doctors checked everything. They checked the heart, they checked the feet, they checked and saw that the elephant was physically fine. There was nothing wrong with the elephant physically. Then, then the doctors told the king that the elephant is sad. He's heartbroken. He's heartbroken for something or someone. The king started thinking. The king told his guards, go speak to all the servants in the stable and let me know what happened. Immediately, the guards came back after speaking to the servants and said, it seems there was a dog with the elephant which has disappeared, which has gone missing, and that's why the elephant is heartbroken. Now, you remember the caretaker who had sold the dog was terrified, and for not being punished, he did not tell the king anything. He was quiet. So, what did the king do? The king, the very next day, made an announcement. Whoever has the elephant's friend, the dog, must return the dog to the stable immediately. And whoever does that would be given a huge reward. Now, the farmer, listening to it, took the dog and went rushing to the stable. Why? Because even the farmer was greedy. He wanted more money. So the farmer gave the dog back to the caretaker. Now the king wanted to know, how did the dog disappear? So the caretaker finally had to confess and tell the king what had actually happened. Now the caretaker also had to give the money back to the farmer. Now the dog was back to the stable. The dog and the elephant, they hugged each other and they were very, very happy together again. Food was given, and the elephant, after a long, long, many, many days, had a hearty meal with his little friend, the dog. They both were happy again. They were happy to be together again. And they were happy to eat, drink, sleep, and play together. And from that day onwards, the elephant and the dog were never ever separated. And both of them were very happy to be with each other. So, with this, I come to the end of the story. So, I hope you also will take care of your friends and make sure that your friendship with your friends is always there. Take care of your friends, take care of yourself. I will be back with another beautiful story again for all of you. So, if you like the story today, make sure to subscribe and click on that bell icon so that when I come back with another story, you know that I am ready to tell you another one. So, take care and see you again.